Chrissy Teigen says she'll never be pregnant again after losing her son Jack nearly 3 months ago. The mom of two shared the update while reflecting on her journey since her pregnancy loss. Chrissy told fans that after all these weeks, she still has her bump, and shared a photo of her figure. Alongside it, she wrote about what it's like to still have this physical reminder of her time with Jack. She wrote, "This is me and my body, just yesterday. Even though I'm no longer pregnant, every glance in the mirror reminds me of what could have been. And I have no idea why I still have this bump, honestly. It's frustrating. But I'm proud of where this entire journey took my body and mind in other ways." She added, "I love being pregnant so much. And I'm sad I never will be again. But I am lucky to have two amazing little ones who are transforming into big little people more and more every single day. Anywho, love you guys. XX." Chrissy has always been candid about every step of her experience, and this is no different. Shortly after losing Jack, the model shared photos of her and her husband, John Legend, with their child. In an essay posted to Medium, Chrissy explained why it was so important for her to have their toughest moment captured on camera. She wrote, "I had asked my mom and John to take pictures, no matter how uncomfortable it was. I explained to a very hesitant John that I needed them, and that I did not want to have to ever ask, that he had to just do it. He hated it. I could tell. It didn't make sense to him at the time. But I knew I needed to know of this moment forever, the same way I needed to remember us kissing at the end of the aisle, the same way I needed to remember our tears of joy after Luna and Miles. And I absolutely knew I needed to share this story." While some trolls criticized her for sharing the intimate pictures, she wasn't fazed. Chrissy wrote, "I cannot express how little I care that you hate the photos. How little I care that it's something you wouldn't have done. I lived it, I chose to do it, and more than anything, these photos aren't for anyone but the people who have lived this or are curious enough to wonder what something like this is like. These photos are only for the people who need them. The thoughts of others do not matter to me." In the wake of the tragedy, Chrissy, John, daughter Luna, and son Miles have gotten through it together, their love for each other being the cornerstone. Earlier this month, John told Access Hollywood about their strong family bond, which gets them through every up and down.
Well, I think what you have to do, even when you go through the roughest of times, when you go through the challenges, you have to remember all the blessings that you have as well. For us, it's our family, it's our kids, it's our loved ones, our friends who have surrounded us with love, even through the darkest of times. And we have each other, and we know that we're going to fight for each other. We're going to fight with each other, against all these different challenges that we face. And knowing that you have that, it makes you feel like you can get through anything together. And hopefully everybody out there has that kind of love in their lives where they believe that even though life will throw you challenges, you can face them together.